Alright, you guys may have seen I did a dry cleaning video pressing or cleaning this comic book, X-Men 26, and I got it cleaner, but still was not happy with what I saw, what it looked like, what I knew it could look like. Didn't really have 100% of the skills I thought I had to get these stains out. So I've been practicing the double hop method, you know, and I've done it 10 times, trial and error, messing with temperatures and stuff, and you know, got the ideas from a bunch of different videos. So just to give credit to a couple people, you know, Top Comic Pressing does this much better than I do. You know, Captain Mike has a ton of videos out there, as well as Immaculate Comics, the Flying L. A lot of these guys I watched and kind of tied different techniques together to try to make this work. So I'm gonna do a double hop on this this X-Men 26 and hope I don't ruin it in the process. I think I'm at the point now where I'm comfortable doing it with a book that I value a little more than some garbage books that I was just messing with. So let's get started. Let's see how it comes out. Okay, so this is what I want to fix, right? This staining on this white, you see right here, you got heavy staining there. Other than that, doesn't look bad. There's some staining on the back cover, which I might do afterwards. It'll actually probably help with that as well. Okay, even though I am not pressing this book, it's a similar process. So I do have a backer board at the centerfold, and I will have a silicone parchment paper over here on the metal plate. And then I am putting another silicone parchment paper inside the cover on the paper side. And there's going to be something on top of this. So let me move this over here. All right, so I have plain white printing paper. What I'm going to do with this, it's on a piece of glass, if you're wondering what I'm putting on. This is hydrogen peroxide cut in half. So instead of being 3%, it's 1.5, and it's cut in half with distilled water, not tap water. I never use tap water on my books. So I am going to spray this down. And then once I spray it down, I want to make sure that's even. So, Taco Bell card. And if you see spots that don't look wet enough, obviously you can apply more, because you're actually going to dry this off a little bit before you put it in. But this paper should be evenly wet, let's put it that way. Not soaking wet, evenly wet. Once I got it evenly wet, I'm just going to blot it. Make sure there's no globs on it. And you got to move kind of quick because you want to get this in the press. So I'm going to move this to the book. So this is an inside cover. It's okay if it wrinkles any part that's not on the book, but any part that wrinkles on the book, that's, you don't want to do that. So there we go. So now I'm gonna do a second. Oh, so if you see, I got some wrinkles in there. That means it's probably going to wrinkle on the book. So I'm going to stop, get a new sheet, and start over. Let's try this again. little spot on the bottom. Now, never spray peroxide or really anything directly on your book. Apply it to something else and then go from there. And I'm gonna take this right on top. So I'm gonna pause it real quick. Start back here. Get that nice and flat. And get this in the press. Now I've tried going low heat from the videos I've watched, like 130 degrees, and I didn't feel it was hot enough, so I went up to 135, and I feel that's a little bit better, because you don't want to go too hot with peroxide because it's a reaction, right? Heat and peroxide. So timer started. I'm going to keep it in here 5 to 6 minutes, take it out. Unfortunately, this has to cool even longer than pressing a comic book because this has to be completely 100,000% dry before you try to peel that paper off of the book, or you're going to pull ink off of the book, and you don't want to do that because this is a book I don't want to ruin. Okay, so this is a couple hours, 15 hours later, and you can see the color that has been sucked to the paper. I don't know if this is 1000% dry yet, so do this slowly. It seems like it's coming off. And you can see the paper. That's all that schmutz. This is lighter but still needs a little work, and this is lighter and still needs a little work. So I'm gonna let this dry a little more because tiny bit damp. And I'm actually gonna try it one more time, and we'll pull it out and see what it looks like. Okay, here we are again, another half of a day later. Don't want to pull off any ink. There we go. You can see the paper is not as yellow this time as it was the first time. But you still see some. Now you can see a lot of that tanning and the staining that was here. It's almost gone. Not completely gone, but it's almost gone. Now I still have to take this inside paper out. Okay, let's see what the inside looks like. Still stained, but much better than it was. Yeah, this was dark staining when I started it. Now it's relatively light. So don't think I did anything to improve the grade. Definitely improve the appearance with some of the stuff you see there. So this, you know, if you're going to try this, I don't think I'm a master at it by any means, but try it with garbage books. First one I did, I went to peel the paper off. The ink, the Comics Authority code came right off. I mean, the book was shot. Not what I was expecting. So it takes a lot of time and patience, and it's not something you could rush. Just like pressing, you got to just do the process and then just forget about it till the next day, and then, you know, go back to it the next day and work on it a little more. So hope you liked this video. Hope you learned something from it. Leave me some comments what you think. If I did something wrong or I missed a step, you know, leave me a comment, let me know, because like I said, I'm not a professional, but you know, I definitely think I made this book look a little bit better. So see you next time.